Does your library send a monthly email newsletter? If so, do you send your newsletter on the first day of the month? I want you to really think about that strategy, and I have some pros and cons for you to consider about when you send your library's monthly newsletter. We're going to talk about that in this episode of the Library Marketing Show. Hi, everyone. I'm Angela Hursh. I have a blog. It's called superlibrarymarketing.com. People can go there and they can tell me about a library doing great work in marketing. You just click on the Library Marketing Show tab and fill out a form to nominate someone for kudos. We're going to start today's episode with kudos. Our Kudos Award today is going to the Delaware County District Library here in my home state of Ohio. I'm going to put a link down below so you can see this. They hit 100,000 card holders, and they did this super cute, very short, it's less than 40-second video that features a television news personality in their area, helping them to celebrate. There's also the mascot. There's that song HOTTOGO, you can take it hot to go in it. It's got everything in it. I loved it. And it was a great way to share the celebration with their audience. So great job, Delaware County District Library. All right, let's get into today's topic, which is when your library should send its monthly newsletter. I have signed up for lots of library newsletters, and most of the time, if a library is sending a monthly newsletter, they send it on the first of the month. For me, that means my inbox is just jam stuffed on the first day of the month with emails from all of these libraries. Now, your audience is not going to be signing up for emails from multiple libraries, but they may sign up for emails from multiple organizations. And if everybody's sending their monthly email on the first of the month, that can have some pros and cons for you. So let's go through it so you can consider whether you should be rescheduling your monthly email send. So let's do the cons first. First, as I mentioned, a very crowded inbox. Lots of businesses also send emails on the first of the month, and so your library's message will end up competing with everybody else. So that's just something to consider. Also, there's some timing considerations as your second con. So if the first of the month falls on either a weekend or a holiday, that can really affect your engagement rates. You may want to consider rescheduling if that's the case. The third con for sending on the first of the month is actually your audience. Are they ready for your email? Just like you are getting ready for everything to happen in the next month, a lot of people have a lot of responsibility on the first of the month. They may have to pay all their bills. They may have some kind of transition happening in their life, like moving. Just a bunch of things happen on the first of the month that are not library related and could compete with your library's message. Now, let's go through 3 things that are good about sending the first of the month. First of all, obviously, it's that awareness piece. The first of the month, you kind of think of everybody being in sort of a reset mode. So they're looking for new ideas, opportunities, new things to read. That could be a benefit for your library. Second good thing about sending your library's email on the first of the month is theming opportunities. I bet at the beginning of January, your library did a theme, get the year started off right. You can have a theme for February. So it can make it easier for you, the person putting that email together, to create a theme that you can center all of your announcements around. And then the third thing that's good about sending on the first of the month is the predictability of it for both you and your audience, knowing that that email is going to come every month on the first of the month, no matter what. That can be really great. So it's hard to balance 3 pros and 3 cons for this conversation. My suggestion to you is to look at your analytics every month, keep track of it, see if there are some trends. Do you see some dips? Or do you see some spikes depending on what day of the week the first of the month falls on? You might also want to do a little bit of experimenting. What if you sent your email on the second of the month? Or on the 30th of the month before? Does that have any impact on your analytics? All marketing is an experiment. I encourage you to do that. Keep an eye on your metrics and watch to see what your audience responds to. And I'm really curious, does your library send your monthly newsletter on the first of the month? If so, tell me how that's working for you. And if not, can you tell us why you made that decision? I am really interested. I know that sounds nerdy, but I am. Let's get a conversation about email timing started down in the comments. And that's it for today's episode of the Library Marketing Show. But my channel's full of other tips for library marketing. If you're interested in learning more, head on over to this next video. I'm going to meet you there.